Okay, in this video I want to talk about what I, am curious about when two people who have the histrionic type personality, what happens when they meet up and they clash. Now, I did that on histrionic and narcissistic, and but now I'm thinking more about the, like I said, two histrionics, two of those who fall under that personality type. I'm not saying a diagnosis. I don't know anybody who's been diagnosed with it, but just the personality behaviors, the traits. Okay, and in this, what I'm thinking of more about is the kind of people who they are the ones who have to be center of attention. Okay, and they will do anything. I mean, it doesn't matter if the attention is bad or good, negative or positive attention. It doesn't matter. It's attention, and they'll do all kinds of things to get and keep that attention of somebody, to make sure they are the same. They can ruin, friendships, any kind of relationships. They'll set out because it's about them. They need that attention. To them, they need it. They need to them. And they're going to get it. And it doesn't matter if they hurt anybody. Now, the way I see it, narcissistic people are more the ones who believe they deserve the attention because they're so wise and they're so knowledgeable and they have so many great, so much great wisdom and all that, sage wisdom. And no. Okay, but anyway, so I'm talking about the ones that, want all the attention on themselves. Now, I do agree. There's a thought that, and I've mentioned this before, narcissistic people are usually the males, and histrionics are usually females. And that's how a lot of people see it as actually the distinction. They're the same thing, but a distinction. I disagree with that, but, because there are different criteria in that. But I do feel like it's masculine and feminine, like Sarah Bims from 1971 on androgyny. Those traits of, and what's masculine and what is feminine is not necessarily male and female. Okay, it's just traits. It's characteristics. So, yeah, I do feel like, the one that is, that got a lot of, later on, it was her study on androgyny, or research or whatever, but it's got a lot of flack later on because, people said that you're saying, oh, this is female and this is male, and, and that wasn't it, and what behaviors would fall under which one. Anyway, but yeah, I think the narcissistic ones, are more masculine. Like I said, that doesn't necessarily mean male. And histrionic, more feminine, doesn't necessarily mean female. I got all that out. Okay, did I say Sandra Bim? I always want to say Sarah. I don't know. Anyway, so I've been thinking about this. What happens when these two, histrionic types that have to have all the attention and they will go to any great length to get it, they run across one another, and then they, they're going to clash, I would think, or will they? What happens when they run together? Or are they the type, or this, will they do the thing of, birds of a feather? I wonder. Okay, now I have actually seen some of this happen in the past. I never really thought of them in those terms, but who used these terms back then? But I'm talking when I was young, and then since then, when I got a little older and older, that they will do the thing of being like birds of a feather, and then they flock together and do some things, but they will do that of talking bad about the other one too, because they're going to love the drama, and but I've never known them to really put out there that they hate one another. I think there's some level of respect they have, but still they want to have their own little groupies, kind of thing. And so but they don't disagree with one another. I think they have like a philosophy that they live by, and the other one, it's something they can admire or learn from, maybe steal from, their ways, the copycats. And but I do wonder what would happen if they had a common person that they wanted the attention from, Okay, and these are the people that I, try to avoid as it is. But I do know one of them that had this situation, and it was probably 10 years ago or more. And basically they would tell lies about one another behind their, the other one's back. Like if it was a man they were both interested in, they would tell the man lies about the woman, the other one. And the other one would do the same. So that, that way they get their attention from that one person. And it does seem like they really don't care what they do to, like I said, to get that attention. And it can even be as far as that they, just like that, they try to keep people from getting together, but they will also try to break people up, okay? And so they can get whatever attention that person gets. Like if they find that somebody is, really interested in other humans, actually interested in other people, then they want that person. They want that person as part of their little, pack kind of thing. Okay, but anyway. And some people, that person, well, maybe I should say it this way, that person who's attached to that, the person they want, oh my goodness, poor thing, they will put that person through, like I said, they will try to break up something. Like if it's a relationship, they will try very hard to break it up. And of course, they do all the things that they do it behind, like the person they want's back. They don't, that person will always think of them as, rather angelic, But they'll do anything, to break it up. And anyway, I think I'm kind of rambling this morning. I haven't had my caffeine yet. Not enough. But anyway, I do wonder, I haven't seen this in a while, so I don't know. But anyway, if you want to subscribe to this channel, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click one of the rectangles. And like, subscribe, comment, and share if you want. And I'll talk to you on another video. Bye.